Okay. Hello! Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. As you can see. I feel like this is very like a... Underlay! When I do that. That doesn't make any sense. What's going on? Oh. Sorry. Sometimes I remember what I'm doing. And it catches me by surprise. But, hey everyone, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes. And, what's happening? Well, we had too much fun on Sunday. Putting a stop to that right now. No more of that. Fun police. Woo! And we're doing more Devil May Cry 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. Didn't you finish Devil May Cry 2? You played Dante. You did all the levels. And you beat the boss. You held the shoot button for like 3 hours. And, you know, we did. But that's not the whole story. In fact, if you watch those streams, you'll notice that there wasn't really any story at all. Well, it turns out, there's a second disc, and they put all the story in there. Now, why does Devil May Cry 2, the seminal Devil May Cry 2, have a second disc? Well, it was literally a marketing ploy. They just thought, Capcom just thought, if we just make it a 2-disc game, because, you know, PlayStation 2... Oh, that's on the list. Don't you worry, Doom. Hang on, point down there. Don't worry, Doom. I see you down there. No, Metal Gear Rising is on the list. That's actually my favorite stylish action game. Like, not even kidding. But I wanted to get through, you know, the games that laid the groundwork, and fucking Devil May Cry 2 actually did lay some groundwork. As bad as it is. I think around the time we get to Devil May Cry 4 is when I'm gonna like branch out. Maybe. I'm also thinking of like once we do Devil May Cry 3, I might look back at PlayStation 2 games that were Devil May Cry clones, because that kind of only existed in the PlayStation 2 era. Once you got past that, games of this style just didn't really pop anything else. But you know, oh, Metal Gear Rise. Oh, Metal Gear Rise. Oh, it's a fucking shame. Sorry, pardon my French, which is appropriate for today's stream. But yeah, that game, God, a sequel to that game, like building on that system could have been so good, and we just never got it. The closest to it is Astral Chain. It has some elements of the gameplay of Metal Gear Rising, but we're talking like tiny bit. But yeah, you know, PlayStation 2, we swapped from CDs for PlayStation 1, and granted, there are PlayStation 2 games on the CD, like early on, and a lot of the Konami Dance Dance Revolution and Bimani games, stuff like that, were on CDs, but it was very, you know, early on that games, like, you know, there are launch games that we use in DVD as well. So we're talking about, what? It was like 800 megabytes. You know what? I'm curious, actually. Okay, I know from installing games on my backup that game, like PlayStation 2 games could range anywhere from like a gigabyte to like 4 to 5 gigabytes. Okay, okay, so let's search PS2 DVD capacity. Aha! Okay, PlayStation 2 discs had a 4.7 gigabyte capacity. But spoiler warning, this game is not that big. I think this game came out in 2002, which is very early on in the console's life cycle. And apparently it could also support dual layer DVDs, but I don't think any of the actual games ever used dual layered. I think that was only DVDs. But it was entirely a marketing ploy to like make it look like the game was bigger, even though I think if you actually did both campaigns, basically because the extra difficulty modes really don't add much, it is a shorter game than the first one. But they split it in two, and as we'll go through, we are gonna, so just gonna preface this, we are starting the playthrough on the hardest difficulty, on Dante Must Die. Technically Lucia Must Die, I guess, difficulty. But do not be surprised if we get to a certain point and I switch off of it, because if Lucia's campaign is anything like Dante's campaign, we might just run into boss fights that are so tedious to play at a certain point that I'm just going to be like, nope, I'm not wasting hours of my life. Well, I'm not going to waste hours of my life specifically this way. we'll do it other ways that are more fun. But yep. The fun is over! Oh, hang on. I just want to make sure something. Ah! You know what? I spent ages setting that up. I put Mistral from Metal Gear Rising on the back monitor because the character in this is almost the exactly same archetype. And then I was covering it the whole fucking time. Oh yeah, Devil May Cry 2? Okay, well, let's get... Funny enough, playing it on this difficulty level we're going to play it on, there actually is some challenge to the game. It's still... I would not argue it's hard. You still can get through most encounters. Oh god, that's an ugly outfit. That one's not bad. That one's actually pretty good, but she just kind of looks like a female Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. But we're just gonna, you know, default outfit. Oh yeah, see, they do call it Lucia Must Die. Cute. But it does make the enemies actually do stuff. On normal mode, you can definitely get through the entire game just holding the shoot button. You don't even really have to run or dodge. They do actually force you to do it on this mode, but it ends up, by the end of the game, getting kind of cheap just because the systems and the mechanics of the game don't really let you deal with the way the game plays. Okay, I'll keep quiet again. Now, I think this game does have subtitles, but I think this intro is quite similar, if not identical, to the start of Leon's. I think it changes at some point.
Overrun with demons, and humans were powerless under their rule.
I won't mind about it too much, but it's like very obvious where they had to do asset reuse in this game. Where they're even like, here, we're just going to reuse this Munda statue.
Like any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparta eradicated the demons.
Oh. So, also, if you weren't here for the past Devil May Cry 2 stream, this stream is being done through... so the first stream was a component out. I was capturing component 480i signal interlaced. And the problem with that is because this game runs at 60 frames per second, OBS doesn't really have any good... the interlacers for 60 FPS. The best one is probably the retro mode, But the retro mode seems to be better suited for games older than this because it made it look really pixely. It would probably look fine if you were playing something maybe PS1 or earlier. Maybe PS1 or earlier. Hang on, sorry, my voice was just getting really high pitched there for some reason. I don't know why. But we are using this. I don't know how well it shows up on camera. This is the Hyperkin. I actually brought this used. That's why the box is a bit tattered. Though I don't think it was actually ever used. But this is the Hyperkin HD TV cable. It's a 7-foot cable that upscales the image. It upscales an RGB signal because you could either do component or RGB, and it converts it to a 7020p progressive scan signal, and it looks really good. This is real hardware because where I can, I like to play original hardware, and that's what we're on here. And Devil May Cry 2 on real hardware has never looked this good. The reason why, and we mentioned this before, but it bears repeating now, is Devil May Cry HD collection or the individual re-releases, because they are slightly different. They actually did the Switch versions actually did update the games a little bit, even Devil May Cry 1. But Devil May Cry 1 especially, Devil May Cry 3 as well, but Devil May Cry 1 especially. Just checking our stuff here. There's our holy relics, just some random items. Gold orb. This is a save file where it's just like everything's maxed out. Because pretty much all the sword upgrades here. All these swords play the same. And all the upgrades, those do look different, but all the upgrades. Just want to check this. Yeah, they don't show you all the move list in this. That was like Devil May Cry 3 where you could really start looking that stuff up. But all the upgrades for the swords and the daggers. She has daggers. That's her main difference. Functionally, not really that different. I think that's her main, like, different thing, is this mine. What we're going to make sure to do as well at some point. Interesting. Hang on. I thought she had 4 weapons. Oh, wrong menu. Oh, yes. It's own. She gets underwater levels. How lucky. Which FromSoft games have you played? I'll quickly think of them. It has different names per region. Cookies and Cream, which is a From Software game. It's the puzzle platformer where you control each character separately with each stick, and they have like a split screen down the middle. Though you can also do a 2-player mode where you play it that way. I've played that. I don't think I've played any of the Armored Core games. I have played Metal Wolf Chaos, specifically the HD remaster, which is pretty good, but not without issues. It has some issues where like voice lines got cut off. And I don't know if they ever patched them. I think what it was is that the game was loading too fast, so voice lines were getting cut off in cutscenes where originally they would play because the cutscenes would play at a lower speed or something like that. Something weird like that. Demon Souls, PS3. Dark Souls, PS3. I've never actually played any of the remasters or re-releases. Bloodborne, and obviously Dark Souls 3. Trying to think what else. It doesn't count because they only published it. But I did play, and I want to stream it one day. 3D Dot Game Heroes, but I think they only published it in Japan. I'd have to look up what else they've done, because there might be some others, but I can't think of them right now. I never played Armored Core. I think I might have messed with a Togi. I think that's them. Alright, so the way this bit works... No, we'll kind of just skip it, just because we have a complete save file here. I'll get some of them. Is, it kind of echoes the start of Devil May Cry 1, where there's a kind of a mini tutorial area where you start off in the castle, and they want you to kind of learn how to platform around and navigate around and collect orbs. For some reason, the Lucia campaign starts the same way here, even though you're most likely to play this second. For some reason, they mixed it up. So, this won't be apparent, and it doesn't make much sense, but Lucia's campaign is literally her running through Dante's first level backwards. So yeah, we'll go into more of the specifics, but Lucia here does play not that much different from Dante. The main difference is just that her guns don't rapid fire the same way, but in terms of the inputs, oh, I don't think she has the same air combo. You know what, though? She might actually have iframes on the roll that Dante doesn't. Or maybe her hitbox is different, because I was actually dodging there. What I'll do is, after a level or two, I'll bring up the video that shows the full moveset of the game. Look at that, though. We actually got, we got to S. Stylish. It's weird, you can actually like make some of the gameplay look kind of cool in this game sometimes. Yeah, I don't want to do it too much, but straight up, this, you have to be careful, because if you press the circle button when you're near a wall, it will read it as doing this. Yeah, I don't think she has the... Okay, so she doesn't have an air combo like Dante does. And I don't think she has twosome time either, where you can like shoot at multiple targets. Okay, that's kind of spoilers, but yeah, she has a devil trigger mode as well, just to show it off. I feel like also as well, she's maybe slower than Dante, as like, just on top of the other issues. I feel like her DT gun attack is also not as good. It's that widespread shot. But let's just get through. Because here, this is fun, right? Yeah, so let's just, you don't even have to fight these guys. God, camera. Boy, you can tell that the levels here were not made for going this way. Oh, come on, game. There we go. This is just still funny to me. How many of these encounters you can skip. But yeah, I don't know why. It doesn't make much sense, but you do this level backwards. There we go. Finally, a forced encounter. She does have some original levels, though. Oh. Might as well just... These guys are just straight up hell sponges. Not much we can do, just... There we go. And in some cases, they'll even regen. Which I don't know. I think that might be if you don't... Oh, come on. Okay, we'll go around, game. Fine. If you don't finish them off, that's why they regen. But I have noticed with this difficulty level that the main way they you know, obviously the enemies actually doing the DT stuff is separate. And much like on hard mode, they do attacks that they wouldn't have done normally. Hey, that might be my, Oh, wow, that's actually the highest grade I've gotten so far. Because I actually managed to get the stylish meter decently high. Alright. The aerial heart will give the protector the chance to reach the skies. I think... this game is intentionally set up so that you could start as either character as well, and you know, you wouldn't be screwed if you didn't know how one or the other played, kind of thing. Let's see. Yep, we've got that already. Alright, just pick those up. Come on now. There we go. So yeah, if you weren't here for the Dante playthrough, the main difference in the controls in the combat. So first off, you have just auto lock on all the time. You can press a button to oh, okay, no, she does have an aerial combo. But you have to... it's a slightly different control than Dante. You have to hold... so this is the main difference. In Devil May Cry 1, you did different combos with the the swords by it was timing based, where you would leave little gaps. Here we go. I feel like this was like the main kind of thing. They were like, oh yeah, this is our advancement. So yeah, this is an area that is unique to Lucia's campaign. But yeah, the way you did combos is you go like double tap, pause, and then go into something else. Here, it's done by, while not locking on, you start your combo and then hold a direction mid-combo, and that changes the moves you do. It still has the hold R2, R1, the lock-on, and then press towards an enemy to do a move, and then press away. Oh, God, it's so annoying you can get... Yeah! I'm not going to keep fighting them here, because I actually think the reason they're there is just to make sure you've got enough Devil Trigger. Yeah, there's a few areas where they'll just constantly respawn enemies. Oh god, that's a terrible camera angle for this bit. But the easier thing to just do is just there we go. Just fly up. Oh, more flying up even. Alright. Okay, that's funny. That will not... Your DT gauge does not recharge on those spots if you're in DT mode. But fair enough, just odd. Just a little interesting. Now, I wasn't lying, there is more story in this mode, even if we don't actually know what we're doing right now. Oh god. Oh, she's way worse because her projectiles travel slower. Yeah. Look at this sick-ass gameplay. Alright. See you guys later. Also, I do think her Devil Trigger form looks cool. I'm trying to remember. I think she can do it from the start. Yeah, she does it like really early on, which kind of spoils who she is. That was a weird camera angle. Alright. Alright, so yeah, this was a boss we fought in the Dante campaign. This Tartar Russian. It's a interesting name. It's kind of funny because when you fight this boss as Dante, the arena is like too big for him, and he can't actually hit you from most attacks if you just keep far away. Are you gonna like fight back or what? Yeah, her dodge is like a lot better than Dante's. She does that like spin. That one. Out of like certain combos. Dante I don't think can do that. But also, something is up with her hitbox. Because sometimes I'm noticing... Yeah, like, that just missed. She's, like, a lot shorter than Dante, so... There's a lot of attacks that just literally go over her head. Oh, almost done. There we go. I'm trying to remember if she actually, I'm saying I'm trying to remember, but I never finished the Lucia campaign back in the day when I unfortunately brought this Devil May Cry game first, thinking it was going to be the better one because it was the sequel. Alright. Arcana Spada. Alright. That's an interesting musical sting. But I never actually finished the Lucia campaign. I swear I started it, but I looked because I have my original save file, and it turns out I never actually even saved. So I must have done like one level maybe. I love how easy it was to miss those red orbs there. Hey, B. I'm surprised how little damage you can take that will give you a D rank in damage. You don't have to take that much. I know I've got the full health bar here, but there you go. So yeah, so somehow we're back where we started. There's Dante. Hello, Dante. Let's watch this cutscene again. This is what I mean by, like, you can tell this game doesn't actually need to be in 2 discs, because most of the pre-rendered cutscenes get reused. We've already been in a level entirely reused from Dante's campaign. Heck, some of the animations are reused between the characters. The get up animation, the really, like, flourishy one. Let me pay attention to this, because I really didn't pay attention to this cutscene the first time.
They really made a big mess, didn't they?
I think I was too, too into the French accents.
It sure took him a while to find this place.
Well, attempts at French accents.
You have arrived, son of Sparta.
The time has come, and so have I, as they like to say.
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumal.
This land! Oh.
Once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta.
I love how important this game makes this Guardians out to be. Never come up again.
There's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please,
Hang on.
go with
Sounds like the
Arius
fucking
and his
reboot.
master for us.
Oh my god.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Yeah, flip your coin.
Wonderful. I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor.
Man, you know what? I think some of the sky boxes from Devil May Cry 1 were reused here as well.
Story about your father. son of Sparta.
I don't think she ever does. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check, but I don't think she ever really tells him a story.
Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear?
Okay, finally, new cutscene.
Here is the bastone. Now we have only one piece remaining.
Alright,
I
alright.
believe that it is in the ruin.
But why are we collecting them? Guess we'll never... She has many arms, but only one heart! Ah! Alright. One thing I want to mention as well, because it's come up a bit in the music. Okay, this is a reuse level. Yep. Oh, amazing camera work. Oh, see? Like, what's supposed to fucking do there? Why was he even doing the spin move if I was in the air? Granted, it worked out well for them, but... Yeah, she just avoids hits because she happens to be shorter. That's really funny. God, how many of these guys are gonna... I noticed that as well. Like, obviously that's not that uncommon in these games. For just like, yeah, harder encounters, just more enemies. But when they already have the extra health, it's just... makes it take a while. Okay, is this the same encounter? Wow, it's exactly same encounter. Okay. No joke, this is what you're supposed to do here. Is you're just supposed to avoid these attacks. I think the Goatlin never does again. It only does it in this encounter. Alright. Let's see. How the same is this as Dante's one? Okay, I guess slightly different because we don't have the boss fight in here yet. Why can we even go in there then? Maybe, you know, there might have been secret mission stuff in there. Oh, God, okay. Let me... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Maybe I am supposed to go in here. Maybe not. I've noticed this is a big issue with this game as well. There was that whole survey, you know, that was like, oh, we want the levels to be bigger and wider open. And usually that just means that it's really unclear where you're supposed to go in levels. And we've got this useless fucking map system. Ah, there we go. They really like putting the camera like right in front of you, I've noticed. But I want to talk about it because it's kind of comes up in the soundtrack a lot, and I think also a bit of the tone. Screw you guys. And because, you know, it was my first one, that changed my expectations as well. God, those spread attacks just are terrible. But I think at the time, you know, Devil May Cry 1 has some horror elements left over from its Resident Evil roots. But I remember thinking Devil May Cry 2 was even, you know, because it was my first real exposure outside of trailers for Devil May Cry 1. And I feel like the trailers made it look closer to Resident Evil. Probably because, you know, Resident Evil was so hot at the time. But this game, like, sounds and it looks and the tone is probably the most horror the series ever was. It's kind of funny that this game is so focused on range and her range stuff is a lot weaker. Just because of the way she uses throwing knives and stuff. So let's just make progress, shall we, game? Oh wow, is this literally the... Oh no, it's not. Interesting, okay. So they took out the speed puzzle here. Is this where we was meant to go? Yeah. Hopefully it's not. Oh, it is. Oh, this boss is terrible. God, this boss was bad enough when we were doing as Dante. Okay, yes, no, she doesn't have iframes on her dodge either. No, stop attacking the tentacles and attack the main thing. Okay, apparently that was an offensive move we took there. I feel like this boss is literally meant just for, like, hey, gain enough DT to be able to tank damage. from that poison effect the boss has. So, holy shit, these tentacles have a lot of health. There we go. Not giving me much choice here, game, are you? Oh. Would have thought after having this fight once, they would not reuse it, but again, the development of this was so rushed. Probably didn't even have time to pick which bosses were not worth keeping. Maybe I'm just missing something. But the tentacle is, like, not easy to dodge. They give it so much health on this mode. And the tentacles don't go away. They always come back. And sometimes they even drop DT, like you probably would have just seen there. Just want to get this boss fight out of the way. I think back in the day when I played this, I remember just kind of doing this. Because as far as I could tell, there isn't a legit way of doing this fight. Doesn't help, you can't even see the health bars on the tentacle, so you don't really know how well you're doing. I was meaning to do it, but I wanted to see if there were any, like, if this is what the game looks like if you play it. That would get you S ranks in all the missions, so like no damage and things like that. There we go. Why would the boss fucking drop DT orbs? Of all things. Because that is the end of the level. There we go. Alright, let's just keep going through. I know there is underwater levels unique to Lucia, but I'm curious if there actually are going to be anything. Yeah, because this is reused. Also, how we went from there to this. Dante had to take a fucking bike to get here. You know, I don't think we fought these guys much in Dante's campaign, if at all. I don't recognize. I think we maybe once. Alright. Well, that's enough for me. There we go. Oh, weird. Just boss, I guess. God, that's a fucking health bar this boss has. Hang on, are we... Oh, maybe we're in the... this weird elemental bit. But I don't think that affects your other attacks. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Apparently this thing is immune to ice. I love that attack that I can't even see fucking coming. Beautiful. Love not being able to cancel animations as well. Okay, these hurt him. You know, I was curious. I was trying to figure out if enemy step actually exists in this game, and I'm pretty sure it does not. Whoa! What the fuck? Why did you start taking so much damage there? I swapped element earlier. That was bizarre. Don't... That was very odd. Alright, is this where we're supposed to go? Excuse me, guys. No. Why is there even in fights here, then? Oh, nice slowdown. That's the thing as well. They made these areas bigger, and then it just fucking causes the game to lag. Like, so bad. I'm surprised they even remembered the whole enemies being able to Devil Trigger campaign, like, mechanic from... Yeah, look at that slowdown. I think there might be a glitch with the fire move, where if you do, like, a specific hit, it does way more damage than it's supposed to. Oh god, wow, they do just keep coming here. Alright. See you guys later. I'm just gonna Naruto run. Yeah. Where am I supposed to go? Sorry, that's going to come up a lot, I guess, in this playthrough. I'll check the map. I don't know if it'll... Okay, there is a path off to the side. I think I know where that is, actually. Like, yeah, who thought... I don't question the developers so much, because they were just kind of told, like, look, just this is what you're going to do. This is mandated. But who were the people who answered this survey and they were like, this is what I want. Give me what I want. There we go. Man, they skimped on a lot of these cutscenes as well, where they reuse areas. They did not make original cutscenes for Lucia. Look at these sick combos, this sick tank gameplay. time! God, this element thing is actually annoying. It didn't really come up much with Dante. Let's try. It would be fine if there was like a button that would swap you elements on the fly quickly. Okay, I think the tanks are maybe ice. Oh, maybe not. No, tanks just... Okay. Well, I know what to do then. To speed this up a little bit. There we go. Interesting idea. Just ends up not actually being functionally that interesting. The whole customizing your DT thing. I don't know if I even need to fight these tanks. Maybe it's because I'm fighting from the front. I wonder if it's like an actual tank where they take more damage from the back. Because I don't even remember the tanks taking this long to defeat on Dante's. Okay, you did have to fight the tank. Oh, hey. Cutscene. Oh. Well, kind of a cutscene. I'm starting to wonder if this campaign's shorter than Dante's even. I feel like we're getting through it really quick. Oh no, I gotta swap my OBS window. Look. Maybe not, we'll see. What we'll probably do, because I don't... Oh no. Oh. Is this a different area? No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna start skipping as many of the optional encounters as I can. No. There we go. We're gonna do this speed run style. Oh, I remember that. That door that doesn't even look like a door. Wonder if this is the same. Nope. Okay. To be fair, I don't know if there would have been blue orbs and stuff like that in some of these rooms that just don't have anything in them. Power is being supplied to all doors. Alright. Wonder what that means for me, though. Okay, well, that fan's on now. Okay, no, this must have only been a Dante thing. I wonder why. You know, it's funny for this, right? They give you the DT gauge just to let you move quick. I think she runs even faster than Dante did. Oh, interesting. Okay, something different. Something's happening. Okay, a demon stone that will absorb the... Oh, okay. This old chestnut. Oh boy, does this area not look like a Devil May Cry level? It's so odd. Alright. And you really don't have to fight anything. Like, you can do some interesting stuff with the combat system, but you don't have to fight 90% of the encounters. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, so for some reason an orb thing flew towards us, and now we're just taking constant damage. I think the main reason the fight would just be for rank. That's odd. I thought you said all doors were open game. Gonna have to check the fucking map again. Oh, that doesn't fucking help. I always check it and then realize, oh, it's a waste of time. You can't see anything on it. Wait, is this where we came in? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, it's a red orb fin that this save file I got missed. Interestingly, you seem to only be able to do these like once a playthrough. From what I can gather, because... Oh. Okay. So, this is one of those situations where I am going to watch a playthrough. This happened, I think, last time I was in one of these areas as well. Okay. Devil May Cry 2, Lucia, Mission 5. Alright. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Oh man, I might have to mess with stuff because I realize this game looks way too dark. Okay, so they did that. Okay, they came up this way. Wait a minute, what? That is where you're supposed to go. Did I miss something? Hang on. Okay. So they got here. Let me check something with the capture. Okay, no, I do have the right color setting on. I think just the game is just really dark and they like brightened it up for the HD version. Okay, let me watch. Did I do something wrong here? I will say the HD collection, but okay. It does look pretty nice. I'm just curious if I see anything that looks like... What does that do? Weird. I went past that and I couldn't attack that earlier. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think I know what I missed, but I'm a bit confused because I remember walking past this thing and not being able to do anything. Let me change my amulets quick. And do that. There we go. Now we're moving even faster. And even with this fucking speed upgrade, still taking us ages to get through. Yeah, I can't... You're supposed to attack that. Like, but it's... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to just... go back. I'll put this down so I don't have to spend so long watching this. And speed it up. Okay, yeah, so you get hit with the heart. Yeah. Sorry about this. But you can blame the game though, because... okay, I'm just confused here. This orb here is supposed to activate. Oh, okay, no, sorry, it doesn't. That's just how you get the flame heart. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we went in here. What the fuck? There's a door there? Okay. Oh my god, this is... I'm fucking livid. I don't know why this game looks so much darker in this version compared to the HD collection. I have noticed that the HD version looks brighter. Okay, so the way forward was down here. Maybe the HD version is like technically too bright, but I think it ends up looking a little better. Oh, don't do the fucking wall thing. Okay, let me just do that then. I remember this about this inside this random building area. We're supposed to be going to ruins, by the... Oh, sorry. Voice break. We're supposed to be going to ruins, by the way. But there's a door there. Like, you can't see that game. Even in the HD version, which has like a... The door is closed tight. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking default to this video again. Okay, that's where you get the darts. Ah, okay. It's just this area is so fucking grey and brown and one-tone colour. It's just so hard to see anything. There we go. I feel like in some of the design of this area, it looks more Devil May Cry than fucking... Sorry, Resident Evil than Devil May Cry 1 did. See. Okay, that was just orbs. Okay. Oh, good job, Dodge. Specifically, it makes me think of Code Veronica. Code Veronica had a lot of this slightly futuristic look. A bit of Resident Evil 4 as well in the island. Oh yeah, these amazing enemies. I get they're rushing things, but I would have just fucking cut these guys. They one-hit kill. You can only shoot them. Like, I don't know what they're for. Ah. Man, going back to Prince of Persia Sands of Time next stream. Oh, it's going to be that much sweeter. Okay, where's this? Okay, that was a fun cutscene. Here's our Tesco brand Heihachi Mishima Kazuya Mishima guy. Alright. Let's see how much quicker we can get through some of this stuff. I'm curious. No, I don't think I'll end up doing all this campaigning in one day. Oh yeah, let's see the start of this cutscene again. So nice, we have to play it twice.
Well, it appears that the defect is back.
Defect?
You are my creation.
Liar! Mathieu is my mother.
She merely found you when you were about to be disposed of, and then raised you as a soldier.
Do like that outfit design.
To be a mother.
The different hair.
I don't believe you.
Why does she have a French accent though?
You have the mark on your shoulder.
Well, I guess if she was raised. I guess if she, as a baby. Oh shit.
That is your real name.
The mannequin. What's the mannequin planning to do with Anakin? Oh, I'm gonna panicking.
With them, my power will be complete, and I will become like the immortal Argosax. I will achieve
Okay. I'll give this guy credit. I think jacket capes are fucking awesome. Where you wear your jacket like a cape. I don't know anyone else who does it, but I love it. It's a very delinquent look as well. No, I have to get something like he has to stop it from falling off. He's got the chain there. Man, those are some awesome sound effects there. Oh, okay. What? How does this... Why are we even here? What happened? Who are you? Gotta take care of these fuckers. I'm noticing as well, I feel like enemies DT kind of randomly. It just seems to happen after a certain amount of time if you're not quick enough. Oh god, this guy's fucking regenerating now. Yeah, I think they regenerate if you, like, leave them too long when their health's low. Or it might just be in this encounter where they last longer. There we go. Oh, no, it's getting up again. Great. I think this, yeah. I think these are just mini boss encounters and that's why they keep regenning. Again? Again? I really don't know how you would avoid most of these hits. Because once you're so far into a combo animation, you really can't cancel out of it. Okay, is that one finally dead? Yeah, I think so. There we go. Is it this? I was afraid of this. I think it's this fucking moth boss. Yeah. Yeah, get those out. That's gonna help. You know what? Probably want the flying amulet for this. There we go. Oh god, this, yep. I love this bit where you can't do anything for 10 seconds. I'm mashing buttons just to see if it'll do anything. Yeah, this is another one. There's a lot of bosses in this game that really feel like the intention is to, like, okay, you're supposed to spin the stick. Be nice if the fucking game explained that somewhere. Because normally you DT to get out of grabs. There we go. Oh yeah, then we've got this annoying bit where we have to fucking finish. Spin, spin, spin. There we go. Spin, spin, spin. Ugh. Oh, come on, come on. Ugh. It's like the boss fight's already over and they fucking make you do even more. Spin, spin the win. Okay, so you can DT out that grab, just not the other one. Fucking more? Okay, I think... Oh, no, no, there's two more. Oh, okay, you can actually stun them. I did not mean to, but it did happen. I, like, hit it when it was charging at me. Because, you know, that was a mechanic in Devil May Cry 1. Okay. Where are we now?
I was created. That's why I have this ability. Someday I'll attack humans. I have to go.
Here we go. This is the other, so far the only other exclusive bit for this this character's campaign. All right, let's just make sure we've got it equipped. Oh. There we go. I do remember because I watched Foxcade's review of Devil May Cry 2, he says that the water level in this is better than the first game. Which is not saying much, but he did say it. Let's see. I think this is where we gotta go. Yep. Weird they make you finish the level like that, but fair enough. Let's keep on trucking. So the water effect in Devil May Cry 1 HD is one of the parts of the HD thing that's a lot noticeably worse. If you see here, there's kind of like a very subtle like warping effect on everything. But you'd have to look up footage because no one's done a really in-depth comparison of Devil May Cry 2 and Devil May Cry 2 HD to note if there's... But you really don't have to fight most of the enemies in this game. I wonder if that technically, well... Okay. Something's going on here. Let's see. I guess we have to go up first. Yeah. There's like a current down there. Yeah, I thought so. Let's see. Camera, you're doing an awful job here, I tell you. Yeah, well, I think I came from that hole. What am I supposed to do here, though? God, yeah, that's... The first person stuff was a bit weird in... Let's see. Maybe... This will serve us better. Nope. There's straight up an invisible ceiling. Okay. Okay, let's fucking watch the video again. I think this was mission 7 or 8. Yep, mission 7. Okay. Let's see. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, yeah, so I did that bit. No, that's a secret mission. The secret missions in this game, by the way, are just all fight hordes of enemies. But I don't think you can redo them once you've done them once. There you are, Clarice. Sorry, I've got stuck in the game again, so I need to watch. Okay, they went up. Okay, we're in this area. Oh, okay. Well, no fucking wonder. We've never done this before. These look different than the other ones. Okay. There we go. Check it out, we're underwater, Clarice. Woo. Looking at the gameplay footage I'm looking at, I think this kind of ghosting effect. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. At least these guys are reused from Devil May Cry 1. Problem is, I have to fucking take care of them because the soft lock is... Well, maybe I can work around it. Because there's no manual. Like, see, it targets me towards enemies even if I'm not holding the lock-on button, so hitting stuff like this is a pain when enemies are around. So I just gotta... There we go. Oh, great, more. Why does that gun not even work from most distances? Oh god, this is timed, isn't it? Oh. Oh no, maybe it's not timed. Have I ever taken the time to make food and then not really want it at the end? I don't think so. Oh yeah, this is timed. Why would you put fucking enemies in this room then? I'm noticing enemies, I think like they might show up slightly different enemies, but I don't think enemies spawn in locations where they didn't before on this difficulty. There we go. Oh, that's fucking cheesy. Because I tried to fly up here, and the game said nope. Ugh. Alright. Finally. I don't think we've ever had to hit objects that are that shape before. If they were like these ones, I would have understood. There we go. But yeah, I'm looking at, let me look at this footage again. Hang on. Yeah, the ghosting effect this area has is missing in the HD version. So, even though it's not as well documented, the HD port is missing effects in Devil May Cry 2. Like this effect here. You can see it where it's like a very subtle... you know, it's not too subtle, but there is ghosting going on. I don't mind this. This is definitely better than the one that was in Devil May Cry 1, just because of the weird, like, first-person controls. But this is the wrong game for something like this. Devil May Cry 1 had a similar thing, so I wonder if it was, like, a specific issue caused by, you know, porting to HD, where this is an effect that the PS2 could do well, but the later consoles couldn't. Ah, flash ban! Wow, what a boss. Oh god, this is a boss, okay. Okay, where even is it? Oh, this does not bode well. Thought this was going to be a normal boss, and then the boss fucking turned invisible. And this camera angle is the... Oh. I don't know. I would argue this is worse than Devil May Cry 1. At least you didn't have to fight a fucking boss in the underwater level. You can kind of see it, but like the depth perception is the issue here. And remember, this game doesn't have like a proper lock on. It's like a weird soft lock on. And this gun is weird. It doesn't even seem to work from a certain distance. Holy shit, this is... Apparently not. I think you might have missed it. It's just been revealed that somehow the big bad, like, fake Hiachi guy created us. I don't know if that means she's a demon girl like Trish. Holy shit, this is so bad! You could have just, like, not have put this boss fight in the game, guys. I feel like I'm missing something. Hang on. Yeah, okay. My just wanted to check. My monitor is in game mode, but I noticed for some games that can darken the image a bit. Let me just check this video again, just see if there is a strategy I'm missing. Obviously, they're not playing on the hardest difficulty in this video either, I'm pretty sure. Oh! Well, okay. Let's see. Okay, so the boss turns invisible, but it also unturns. So how is this guy doing it? Oh, okay. Okay, there was something I was missing. But you can't blame me, because this is the only... You have to use these mines? Somehow. Maybe. That's what it looked like, at least. That if you, yeah, like, great, I'll just dodge an attack from an enemy that's almost invisible. That I can't even lock onto. Fucking geniuses. This is so bad. Alright, what do we have? No. No. Alright. This is my this is my pro tip. We are just going to God, and even this is like taking ages. Might need to change some stuff here. And I don't have a lot of these either. Okay, that helps a little bit. Bear in mind, like you're not really encouraged to use items. The whole thing is supposed to be like items are to help you starting out. There we go. Because they well, yeah, but yeah, if they put a hard lock, the invisible part would be pointless. But the invisible part is so bad that it shouldn't even be here in the first place. So, oh god, I think I've like... That doesn't mean it's not shit. I think as well, because of the ghosting and the warping as well, it looks not as hard to spot. But also, looking at the footage, I think because of this difficulty level, it's weird because you've been playing the whole game a certain way, where if you press the shoot button, you face the enemy. Like, regardless of where they are. They could be behind a wall. Could be miles away. And you would still auto-target onto them. And this is the only time we've basically been forced to not do that. The camera here does not help either. Oh god, that helped a little bit, but not much. Let me just watch this video a little bit more. Okay, I think it's because of the difficulty we're on. Yeah. On the other difficulty levels, it comes up. It just doesn't on this difficulty mode. That was apparently the best they could come up with to make this fight harder. They already put the fucking enemy health bar up. There we go, those are mines. Yeah, because I'm the YouTube video I have up, I'm pretty sure it's playing the game on normal difficulty. And when it does the charge attack, it turns visible. So you can fucking see it. Ugh. Unless it's just broken. I almost want to find like a cheese strat or something. It doesn't help that I don't think the attacks are even stunning it. Goodbye! My god, that's one of the worst things. That's actually the worst thing I've seen in this game. Like, yeah, the Trig boss. The 3-head boss from the last part was bad. Let me just check my... Yeah, this is because this is all changed. Let's just look at how this is different. Because I keep talking about the video. And bear in mind that like the controls here are meant to feel swimmy as well. So they're really unresponsive. Yeah. Alright, there's another one somewhere. It honestly here it's just easier just to take care of these guys. There we go. Nope. There we go. Oh yeah, this bit again. Alright. There we go. Because you have to remember, because this, this was, back when Devil May Cry still was, very much stuck in its kind of Resident Evil roots and was still doing the fixed camera angle thing, which, as much as I like fixed camera angles, they don't work with a game with this style and control scheme. So a lot of camera changes, and also the camera changes are just not very good in this. They're a bit smarter in Devil May Cry 1. Or probably a lot smarter, actually. If I'm being fair. Down we go. Alright. So you can already see how the health bar is a lot different. Oh look, you can see him. Imagine that. I don't know how you're supposed to hit the boss there and not take damage. Like, it's still not good, but at least you have a fucking chance in this difficulty mode. Holy shit. Yeah, because you have to turn the boss, you have to damage, well, the boss has to be like this to get the auto lock, right? But on Dante Must Die difficulty, the boss never becomes visible. Like, that's bad enough that I would consider that a bug. Like, if it's intentional, like, holy shit. Still not sure how you're supposed to do this fight without getting hit as well. Does it negate damage? I think a little bit, but more than anything, it stops you from getting flinched when you're hit. There we go. Oh my god, this boss was so bad. Yes, okay. But here's the thing, if you wanted to do that boss without taking damage, you still take damage when you're DT'd. You just don't, flinch. It's just, yeah, the camera is like way too far panned out to really tell what the fuck you're doing there. Okay. So don't worry, I'll swap, unless this is another underwater level. If it's another underwater level, I might not swap difficulty yet. I have to do mission start, then quit. Alright, let's just... We'll swap back. Because I know the boss they showed there was a different... one. And I just want to double check. Oh shit, she has way less missions. I thought she was going to have the 18 mission count that Dante has. Nope, we're already more than halfway through. Maybe we will finish this today. Well, you say that, but she has way more story. She's way more important to the plot than Dante is. Dante is just kind of happens to be in the story. Oh, hey, there's Devil May Cry 1 enemies there. Those were the ones you fought underwater in Devil May Cry 1. Reflect my power. Oh. How many times, though? There we go. Camera. Oh, found a orb stash, though. There we go. It's because it's trying to focus on enemies, and I'm trying to do anything but focus on enemies right now. Wait. God, it's just so unclear where you're supposed to go most of the time. I'm gonna fucking look at a video again. I thought that was the way. Okay. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, just another issue because of how fucking dark and desaturated the game is. You're supposed to go up there. I don't know why the fuck the camera's there. Oh, God. There. See, from a certain angle, that does not look like a doorway. It's... And remember, most people would have been playing this on a CRT with composite cables. Kind of. I don't know if that's necessarily what they're going for, though, or if they're just kind of using similar motifs. But the whole, like, tan skin, red hair thing seems to be a common trope. Well, okay, I mean, like, in terms of the narrative and the meta of that, there isn't really anything in the story related to that. Well, he's like red, black, he's red, black, and white, really. Like, well, his hair, I think, is supposed to be silver, but, you know. Light a blue flame, and then the way will be open. Oh, it's this puzzle again. Not really a puzzle, but whatever. Well, we've already found out that the big bad boss, he looks like a low rent Heihachi, said he created this girl, which is kind of like Trish's storyline, where Mundus created her. But he called her like a mannequin, but I guess she's also a demon, basically, because like, apparently you could just make demons. Neat idea, but like how oh god. Please, camera. Okay, there we go. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Let's do a little bit of fighting, shall we? Oh, I didn't save. Just in case I need to, like, farm orbs, like, items, I should have saved. Whatever. We only have, like, 4 missions left or something. Alright. Okay, I think we're actually in an area that Dante went to now. Or just a really similar one. God, it's very telling that her disc is way shorter. I didn't realize it was less missions. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, let's just fight this boss a second time. This was literally the first boss you fight. And this is the fucking same arena that Dante fights this boss in his campaign, right? They just fucking run... God, they run out so much time making this game. I still to this... I think after I'm going to re-watch the what happened video on this, because I'm trying to remember if there was any reason Capcom was like, oh yeah, we want a sequel. Oh no, they crunched like the whole time. But even from the front, I think Capcom mandated the sequel had to be made in like 14 months or something like that. In it, like less than a year and a half. I know games of this style, you know, did not take as long to make, but it was still... Pretty sure the first Devil May Cry took longer to make than that. And obviously they, this is the crazy part of the story, they fucking, they greenlit it before Devil May Cry 1 had, like, fully come out. I mean, it was, like, wrapping up development, and then a developer was asking, Hideki Kamiya for, the design doc. Well, funny enough, the developers who worked on this, the specific team in Capcom who worked on this, hadn't even worked on console games before. They were arcade developers that had been moved over to console. You know, because the arcade models weren't doing very well anymore. So that's... And again, they had a really bad director who's, you know, unnamed to this day, who got taken off the project like 8-9 months in, and Hideki Itsuno is the one who came in to try and salvage. And I think he was basically just told, like, put something that will ship. It doesn't have to be good. I think, from what I understand, the like 8-9 months where the developers hadn't even got the game working yet, I think they were pretty much only concentrating on visuals. I still think Devil May Cry 1 from an artistic sense looks better though. Because they made the areas like wide open, most of the, like, the texture works alright. But the environments just look, you know, they're just fucking boxes. They're just massive boxes and rectangles. Thanks for locking me onto this. Yeah, here's the proper way to do this, boss. Okay, let's just... Oh, fuck's sake, game. The lack of invincibility frames on the dodge still perplexes me this far in. There we go. Why you fight this boss twice as well? You fight him once in Dante's campaign. He's the second boss for Lucia. They couldn't even fucking... There weren't even enough bosses for Lucia. I think she's only had one unique boss, and it was that fucking fish one. Oh, there's Dante.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But
Oh man, Klaus, it's just like your favourite game. Protagonist says whatever. Why we need these artifacts to stop him has not been explained, and in fact, these artifacts seem to be what he wants to power up, and we basically give them to him. So...
that I need to take care of.
Like, there are some elements that look nicer than Devil May Cry 1 or 3, for example. I mentioned how Dante's hair has like animation and physics in gameplay, which was going to be in Devil May Cry 3 at some point because it's in an early demo, but in the final game, I think it's only in cutscenes. It doesn't happen in gameplay. But it could be pre-canned animations in this game. Alright, considering there's 4 missions left, I think I'm just going to keep going. Well, how long are we going? Just over 2 hours? Fuck it. Yeah, the clothes don't have much, but... Yeah, well, it's, you know, because the jacket stuff's a lot harder to do, so they kind of just fake it simply.
You could deceive me? Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia.
Damn!
Don't call me Kai.
There's no way you were hiding that outfit under the other one.
Why did you come here? Let me guess. You seek my death.
Die!
Alright, you ready for this epic fucking fight? Check this out. I don't... Yeah, it's just... Don't know what they were thinking, but that's just how you fight this boss. He jumps on these countertops and you can go behind him and he can't hit you because he can only attack forwards for some reason. Oh, nice. Got some slowdown. Glorious. Oh, you can see Rihanna playing her in the movie. God, you're right. And this predates, like, red hair Rihanna. This is, way before then. Oh, God, is she, like, secretly a massive Devil May Cry 2 fan? Oh, no. Oh, God, I didn't even want to attack you. Ad. Oh no! He did his portal attack. Okay, I hope Lucia does not fight the second version of this fight. Because it's fucked on Dante Must Die difficulty. God, that was not the attack I wanted to do there. Like, surely they thought people were gonna fucking jump behind these counters. Maybe it's because they designed the second phase where you can't hit him from behind first, and then they just never got around to fixing it for this fight. Could see that. There we go.
You lose, Kai.
Okay. Pretty sure I won. Oh, great. He's doing his thing again. So obvious as well. They're just copying
That man is going to bring me
a little bit of Devil May Cry 1 stuff. You know, the demon being like created by someone. And then this like Jesus pose trap bit.
That's just a piece of crap.
Like I said, he's like a low-rent Heihachi, like Tekken 2 era Heihachi.
No!
Yeah, he's definitely one of the weakest aspects of the games. He's just...
Crap like that doesn't interest me. But... your swan song will.
It's weird they even showed that cutscene, because then that would be Dante playing. What's going to be next? Oh, okay. Just cut to the post-boss fight cutscene. You know what? I wonder if originally you were supposed to swap between the characters per level. Kind of like Devil May Cry 4 and 5.
Kill Arius.
And...
don't worry.
You know, Capcom were like, oh, put it on 2 discs. That's funny. All right. Like I said, if you play like Devil May Cry 4 and 5, you kind of swap between. So that's what I'm thinking of.
Why did you save me? I was created by him.
Every hero...
Don't worry, love. You're never showing up again.
The ritual was activated because of me.
There's still time.
We have until the sun is completely eclipsed.
It's kind of a shame.
But
She's not a bad
are
design.
you going to enter
I still think it's really funny that Mistral from Metal Gear Rising is kind of the same character. Like, her personality is different. She's got a more dummy mummy thing going on. Oh.
Yes, it is true that we are not tied by blood.
Whoa! That was a fun camera angle.
History and experience, which is much deeper than blood. Now go.
Oh.
Everything I know, I have passed.
Mistral's still hard though.
You are
Don't at me. Well, do at me. If you've got pictures of Mistral you want to send me on Twitter.
Thank you, Mother.
But if you didn't see the tweet, or just look up Mistral and just see how it's the same character. Oh god, that's not the fucking 3 heads boss again, is it? 4 lights will open the sealed door, but also invite the creepy to play. Okay, I think this is going to be... Okay, yeah, this is exactly the same as a bit you do for Dante. Though it looks like they've put these in like different spots, maybe? It's weird, when you read those little like pre-level things for Dante, they're kind of written like they're supposed to be ancient legends. Oh great, I have to fucking fight these things now. Game, you can't think that's a good camera angle for this fight. Surely. Oh great, yeah, just spawn another one. Yeah, sick Devil May Cry 2 gameplay. That's what it's all about, baby. Hold it, tapping the square button while you're hitting an enemy that's off screen because it's floating and the camera sucks. The movement of the demon world is slowly intensifying. You need to release 3 more powers. Okay. But yeah, I get the feeling they had grander plans for the 2 character things. Because we're literally redoing like outside of that first level where you just run through the first game level backwards, and the like couple of original levels she has, we've literally just been doing the same levels. Like, not even that changed. Let's see. Yeah. I don't really remember where those 4 fins were for Dante, and I think they might be in slightly different locations for Lucia here. Yeah, not a lot of voice lines on the combos either. I think we got like 2 or 3 different battle screens. Dante's just as bad, by the way. Camera! There we go. Jesus. It's It's funny because it's trying to stop me from running away from encounters, but then it's not actually boxing me in. Alright, you need to release 2 more. Alright, is there anything in here? No, actually. This was probably just where you got like a blue fragment. If Capcom were to make a Devil May Cry film, problem is, who does fucking Capcom turn to make all their live action films? I think CG they could do. If they did it like the Resident Evil CG movies. But like, when it comes to live action, they always fucking use like... Yeah, I know you mean live action, but when there's live action, it's fucking... What's his name? It's always Paul W. Anderson they use for some reason. Okay. We don't go that way yet. The problem is Devil May Cry, when it's like at its best, is, you know, it's anime. It's essentially not far removed from what Dragon Ball is. Dragon Ball Z. Oh, okay. Just wanted to look in here. Okay, no, this is the same. This is where you come once you've activated them all. I don't mean the movie, I just mean Dragon Ball Z in general. There's even, you know, similar things going on with the whole kind of... like, oh, why is Dante stronger than the demons, even stronger than his father? And it's because he's half human, and humans have something that demons lack. Which kind of fits into, like, the, well, when fucking, oh, I've forgotten his name. When he can, like, not stop fucking sucking Goku's dick and makes him solve all the world problems. Is it Toriyama? Toriyama? Toriyama, that's it. But, like, you know, that seemed to be something he was setting up, that, like, human potential was supposed to be, like, limitless compared to Saiyans that would tap out. Like, they had way more better potential growth, and it's, you know... And I don't know if he's ever rectified it, but, like, they were setting it up that fucking Gohan was supposed to be, like, the strongest guy ever. Oh, God, this is not a fun fight. And I have to, because they're fucking auto-lock system. But, you know... I don't think you could make Devil May Cry work live action. Like, not as a full film. So, let me know when you're back, Clarice. Well, you're probably not here if you can hear this, can you? Whoops. I have a hot take that I've been thinking about. That I'll be curious to see if you agree with or not. Let's just go pick this up quickly. There we go. I'm really trying to think if any live action adaptation of anime has ever worked. The only one I've seen that looked like it was doing okay. Oh yeah, here's Phantom again. I wonder if swapping to... Wait, what are we on? Oh yeah, we're already on ice. Alright. Oh, I was trying to fucking mash the dodge there as well. I did try and land on his back like you could in Devil May Cry 1. But no luck. Oh, weird. You okay, Phantom? You just kind of fell asleep there. Oh. Come on, stop that. Might have to use items here, but that's fine. Let's just be safe. And do that, because I'm tired of flying when I'm not actually trying to. Oh, that's fun. Yep. Who needs fucking iframes when you can just take the damage and it sucks? Don't worry. God, I was mashing the dodge there as well. There we go. That fight wasn't as bad with Dante, but Lucia doesn't seem equipped for it because her range is so much shorter. Alright. How long have we been going? Alright. They swarm like clouds and desperately seek the protector's blood. Alright. Let's see, is this the same bit as before where we just have to, like, clear this room quick enough? Which, if that's the case, I'm gonna... There we go, just in case. Come on. Oh, fuck, more? Oh. Yeah, I had to item spam for this last time as well. Considering the difficulty level, it feels like this is the only way to really do it. What the fuck, more? So it's supposed to be 2 phases? What the fuck? Alright, let's just try again, I guess. Yep, we need to watch this every time. Yeah! Don't need to skip this cutscene. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure if I got it this time. No, I definitely don't. There's no way. Hopefully they make it easier every time you fucking fail. You just have to beat enough. I think you just have to beat enough enemies in the time, and then it counts. Let me just... Let's see if this is quicker. Maybe half the reason it's taking so long is I'm using the swords. Trying to... Yeah, I am spam my way through this. get into that point again. Fucking more. There we go. Okay, they do change it up. That feels like random a bit though. Just whatever phase you get, just, you know, fucks you over. And a lot of those enemies were popping DT a lot earlier as well. Alright. I actually wasn't paying the mission count. What we at? Alright, 2 left. Let's see. Right, yep, back in here. Oh god. Don't want to do that again. Oh. God, these guys, not that fun to fight against. Fucking more? Okay. Yeah, camera! Beautiful. Oh, that was a rough bit. Alright. Whee! Fuck you. Come on. There we go. Just on the off chance that I need to, like, farm items if any of the bosses later on get really cheap. Okay, I think this is going to be the same as what Dante did here. We'll see, though. Like, they did make a little bit of original content for this character in terms of levels, but they gave up on that real fucking quick. Even in terms of going through the levels in a unique way. We got a little bit of that at the start. Oh, creepy corridor. Just DT popping all over the place now. Come on, game. Come on. They really love these rooms where it's just, here's one enemy type and we're just going to keep spawning them for like 5 minutes. All right. At least I've got some health back. I'm a bit worried because if this is the same as the Dante fight, the Dante version of this level, I know who the final, the boss of this level is, and it was a fucked up one. Ooh. we making progress? I think we are. Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, health. I'll take that. That's still helpful. Helpful? Ha 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 ha. I think I've got to go this way. Is that it? Yep. Fucking love the camera in this room. That might be the better thing to have on. There we go. It really is just the better thing to just range everything. Just want to get through things without getting hurt. I think you even do more damage. At least with her. Oh, hey, welcome back. Caught me in a god-awful level. Don't worry, though. Oh, okay. You'll see it. This part's just tedious because they throw so many enemies if you get caught down here. Fucking more? Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. Maybe I'm supposed to be taking care of the golem and that's the problem. Yep, that was it. Oh, let's try this again. It's like a little obstacle course bit, and if you fuck it up, you get sent to the fucking Shadow Realm. But they make it so if you move like to the left or right side of the room, the camera pans with you, so you can't even fucking see the those orb fins anymore. It's painful. Oh, thank you, game. Okay. I think we're close to done with this level. I wonder, wouldn't think that Lucia would fight the same final boss as Dante, but we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, not making that mistake again. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, what's happening now? Oh god, it is the faces, isn't it? God, I'll tell you right now, if I have the same issues with this fight as I did when I did it as Dante, we are turning down the normal mode.
You fool. Everyone is destined to die.
That's a pretty good comeback. Yeah. Oh god. It's already happening. Yep. Like, look at this. Like, you get stun locked in this fight constantly. And the dodge is fucking ass. Hi. Oh god, this fight fucking this specific fight leads me to believe that no one on the dev team actually finish the game on Dante Must Die difficulty. Like, with items, we could probably get through this. This fight. We might actually get through it, but only because I'm just gonna fucking use up as much items as I can. All right. Okay, that might be the secret, is not to use the dodge button, just to, like, do that. No, it doesn't always work. It takes so long. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Like, I'd really love to see someone do this no items. Well, I don't know if I would, actually. I feel like it would... that video would be fucking half an hour long. Oh yeah, that's fun. Just keep doing that one attack over and over again. Yeah. Oh, still going. Hey, at least we're actually doing the fight this time. If anyone was like pissed off I didn't do this in the Dante mode, well, here's a redemption arc, I guess. Bit more stun locking, that's fun. Oh. Yeah, not doing too well either. Doesn't help the music as well. It's just kind of panic and anxiety inducing. Gotta fucking heal again. How did that even fucking hit? Come on, come on. Please, just... this be it, this be it. Oh! Oh! Jesus Christ, I thought I was gonna die of fucking old age during that fight. Like, holy shit, it was so long. Oh, and the level's not done yet. Oh my god, I almost just fucking died there. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, if I die once in this fight, I'm not gonna keep retrying it. Well, no, I'll try it once, because when you die, you get, like, full heal. What would the final boss for be, though? Because straight up, Dante's supposed to do this bit. I assume she just has the same final boss, even though that won't make any sense, but... We've got controller rumbling going on here. See? I'm using a PS1 controller, by the way, because my PS2 controller, the... Oh, okay, good. We didn't have to do that fucking boss fight. Just got the dad rating. Triple D dad. Alright, let's just... save, just so I've got the orbs. Alright, final mission. Here we go. Oh. Okay, I think I know what fight it's gonna be then. Wait, what? Okay, just happened off screen.
There's just one thing left.
Okay, straight up, this campaign you must have been intended to swap between the characters originally.
Kill me.
The way these cutscenes play,
Will be over.
where it just like skips a game events and you wouldn't know what the fuck was going on if you hadn't played Dante. You literally, you don't know what's going on if you don't play them both at the same time. They were definitely intended to swap on the fly. Like, not on the fly, but on certain levels.
Was created by Arius.
Because we missed a lot there.
Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
Shame about this character. She actually does have something going on. You know? Like, she has a decent plot. It's not told amazingly well, but she at least, you know, has something going on. Dante goes through the whole game pretending like he doesn't want to be there, but he's been lying and flipping a fake coin. She does come back. There was a prequel novel for Devil May Cry 5, and she is in that. There's a chapter about how Dante gets Balrog with her. What is the final fight for her?
The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about me.
Oh no, it's so sad.
I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But...
He said it! He said the
Let's
fin!
leave it to fate.
He said the fin!
Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
You weren't here for it, but like, Christopher Nolan must have seen this. It's the exactly same
See you
gimmick,
around.
where the coin has two heads. It's a two-headed coin.
To hear the story about Sparta from...
Oh yeah, no, he never hears that story. I forgot about that. Okay, I was right.
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Yeah, he's like Two-Faced Man from the Nolan films. Okay, so what does Lucia do here? Assuming she gets like her own little...
Dante.
Oh, okay.
Arius? It seems I have to finish him off myself.
Okay, so she does get her own final boss fight. That's cool. Alright, I'm just gonna... Let's see. Boom. There we go. Because every time you buy the gold orbs, they go up in price and you can only hold one at once, so... Just in case, we'll see. Dante's final boss actually is kind of legit. Oh god, that's a fucking health bar. You know what? I don't have a save file for this character, but I remember this boss. I don't know why. Looking like a House of the Dead boss, if you ask me. Oh, did he do a fucking clothesline? But I checked, my original save file does not have any progress for Lucia. But I remember this. I must have just not saved it or lost it somehow. But it's weird, they don't have separate save files. Like, all the data's contained in the same... I love that, he's got a fucking lariat. Lariator! What am I supposed to do with those fucking flying orbs? Can I hit them? He did the fucking, like, I'm gonna hug you. It's also making me think of the Solidus last boss fight from Metal Gear Solid 2. Because he's got the fucking octopus arms. Oh wow, I actually dodged that. I really don't know if you can... I think you can break these electric balls, but they're just really hard to hit. Yeah, I think you can hit the electric orbs. He's not a bad boss fight, but he's definitely not as legit as Dante's fight. Oh, what's he doing? Okay, well, he tried. I do think this fight would have been better without the fucking glowy balls, though. Oh, you know, I brought all those items. I might not actually need them. Also, it's very on Devil May Cry-like, the amount of health they give you in these boss arenas. Okay, you can like... God, the fact with these electric balls... Oh, whoa! Okay, he does have a lot of different attacks. He's just kind of way too passive, though. Just kind of stands around most of the time. Oh, come on. It still bothers me you can't use your DT to break out of those, because that's how it's supposed to be, and half the time you can. For some reason, they just can't decide on when they want you to be able to break out of boss hits and when they don't. Why does that sound like a fucking, like, Kaido drum when he does that attack? Oh, okay, he's doing this again. Oh, no, new attack. Yeah.
Not human. You are just a monster. A monster that I created.
Oh, okay. Fucking, like, bootleg T-Virus monster. What does that make you, huh?
Devils never cry.
Okay, good. She got to say the line, too. Oh, look, because she said the line, that, Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, God, don't tell me there's, like... Oh, my God, this is just a fucking tyrant. Look at it. This is a... That's literally the fucking... That's the G creature from fucking Resident Evil 2. Okay, I swear I've beaten this game as Lucia. Why am I, like, remembering boss fights? Even though I don't have a save file that shows me beating them. Like, I remember this. But I looked, I don't have a save file. And I don't have, like, any of the unlocks you get for beating it with her. Okay, I'm gonna have to use an item here. That's fine. This is a weird fight as well. Like, how are you supposed to do this? Because he's, like, up there. Oh, you can, like... You can kind of land on him. Oh, oh. That is so weird to me that... Okay, like, the rest of the body looks different, but that, like, the little head with the teeth, that is the fucking G creature from the end of Resident Evil 2. Once you've done, like, scenario A and B, and you get the extra fight at the end. God, you really are supposed to fight this boss like this, aren't you? I'm gonna do something quick. There we go. Spin, spin. Thanks, slow down. Just gonna play it safe. There we go. Oh, you fucking kidding me? There we go. Let's just do this until it dies. There we go. Control's really rumbling now. But yeah, the pressure sensitive buttons on my working PS2 controller have gotten really squishy over time, and sometimes they don't like to activate well when you're pressing the button. Especially if you hold a button down, it will sometimes register you as like releasing even though you haven't. And with my hand issues, you sometimes have to squeeze really hard. This is digital inputs on the face buttons and the D-pad, so I'd rather use that. Still crazy to me that all the PlayStation 2, the DualShock 2 buttons are all pressure sensitive, and I don't think like most of the games on there use them. Silent Hill uses them, Metal Gear Solid uses them, and I think
Heads.
there's not many others.
Heads, I go. Tails, you
Oh,
go.
weird. So you wouldn't know this if you didn't finish Lucia's campaign.
Tricked me. That macho.
Oh, yeah, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Yeah. The cream of the crop, yeah. So there we go. At the end of the day, Macho Man, he saved us. Look at these fake names because people didn't want to be on the fucking credits. Well, some of them didn't. Might also be a holdover from the arcade days where they were used to crediting under pseudonyms. Well, there you go. That's it. I did it. Hey, I actually did all of this. Okay, no. I skipped the fish fight. That's true. That's true. Asterix. Skipped the fish fight because the fish fight was pure garbage. Pure fucking garbage. But, God. The way this Lucia campaign is structured, and again, I'm really confused. Now that I've done this, I feel like I did finish this. But the save file I have has Dante completed on normal, but it doesn't have Lucia. It doesn't even have like a level 1 for Lucia. She has like no progress. But I remember some of that. I specifically remember that final fight. Not so much the second phase, but the first phase. But I didn't have hard mode unlocked. And you have to beat both characters on normal to unlock hard. But the way this is structured and the way it plays out, you would definitely... They must have early on intended that you were just going to swap between the characters. And Lucia was going to probably have like less levels kind of thing. And the levels you do as her that just repeat weren't going to be there. And I guess at some point Capcom must have just said, look, we want this game to sell. We know it's going to be crap. Let's just split it into 2 discs. And pretend it's like double the game when it isn't. There are some decent tracks in this game, but I feel like they're only really in the cutscenes. The battle ones are like... just noise. Like, not even good industrial noise. Just like so many slapped over effects on guitars that you can't discern any melody or tone. Maybe not even a pitch if you... But there you go. What we will do though, I'm gonna get it up quick, is I'm gonna get the full Lucia moveset because we probably missed stuff. I definitely did not show the margin form for Dante because you have to... It's really weird. I don't know how you trigger it. It's weird. It's I think you have to be at a certain amount of health. And that actually did come back. It looked a lot different, but it was some, you know, that's essentially what the form in Devil May Cry 5 is, the like Omega form. Alright, let me... We've technically seen this already, but let me just get my window capture ready.
Hunting devils. Devils never cry.
That's the 3rd time you've dropped that.
He did the same thing.
Oh, because it's flashbacks, that's why.
But Sparta did come back.
Poor Trish. At least she's playable in the game, but she takes a lot of time to unlock. I think you have to beat both campaigns on hard to play as her. You don't have to do Devil Hunt, Dante Must Die mode to unlock her, I'm pretty sure. And thank fuck for that, because some of those fights, I think, you know, unless the way the devs got through it was just to abuse items. We'll look at the total results here, but aside from the A rank we got in, like, Mission 1, these are all from, you know... You are the true king of hell. There she is. There's Trish. We went all the way to hell. There we go, that's it. So yeah, what you can do, the reason why it's like separate disc as well is because Trish can do these levels separate from the Dante ones. But just to show, what do we have? So we have diesel costumes. That one looks ugly. This one I actually like. This one looks really bad. We also have this alt costume, but I don't think it changes the character. It's not like Super Dante in the other games. And then here's Trish, who is basically just Devil May Cry 1 Dante with a couple of new moves, and she's like plays far better because she has the movement speed and the physics. She still has the same issue that all the characters have, where like the jump and the dodge don't have the iframes that it used to, but just the fact that her physics and combat is different, she is like a lot more fun to play. But obviously the game's not really built to play like Devil May Cry 1 Dante, so you kind of, it's really hard to get a high rank, I found, because you just blaze for enemies. But the last thing I want to show, here we go, we'll get up again. There we go. Here we are, back with dysfunctional dildo for the last time, for now. To show that, again, there were attempts. There is a weird amount of hidden depth in this game. I still attest that this game counts as a stylish action game, because as bad as the combat is, there is depth to the combat, and the ranking system is still there, you know, and the arcade level design, even though like they don't use it much, it is still there, and there is some speed. It's just a shame that like the game itself plays at like half the speed that Devil May Cry 1 did. But this also shows you how you do those different combos, if I didn't explain it very well. Yeah, it's like you do button hits and then you hold the stick in a direction, so it's no longer timing based, which frankly I think was a mistake, because it makes changing targets if you want to like swap to hitting someone from behind you. Oh yeah, I never did that. I never did that like land on the ground move. Right. Oh, that's an interesting one. I've got this muted because I don't know if the music on this, what the copyright is or anything like that. Okay, so I noticed that. I thought she didn't have to some time, but I noticed she started doing it later. But it's really bad here. It's interesting that some of the stuff was added in this, but wasn't good until Devil May Cry 3 with the gunslinger style. Twosome time is actually useful, but mainly because it's for like gaining the style. I think Gunslinger in Devil May Cry 3 is underrated because you don't really do extra damage in Gunslinger. You're not playing like a guns only thing, but you use guns far more for building style meter than your melee weapons. So it's kind of like the ultimate, like, I'm mid-maxing style. Oh god, we never did that. We never did that, like, that projectile move. I should have looked at these earlier. Holy shit, she's got a lot of crazy moves. Oh, okay, that's weird. She gets a higher jump. Okay, this is the same. I kind of wish this guy did not include these. These are just like the element stuff. There's the underwater stuff. And that's it. Alright, thank you, Dysfunctional Dildo. Legend, as always. Alright. We're done. Devil May Cry 2, you're fucking done with, mate. I don't know if I'm ever going to play this game again. This, by the way, this is my childhood copy. This is the copy that I would have brought in like 2002, 2003. I want to say 2003. I could be wrong about that. But you... Like, there's Bloody Palace, but it's the same combat you've seen. And the room, like, the camera's really shitty in it. It's... The Bloody Palace they added in the third game is a lot better in that regard. But this game is going back on my PlayStation 2 shelf, which is over here. I need to take a picture of it, but I need to clean it because I need to buy an extra shelf for it. And in that space that the shelf's going to go in, there's just a lot of stuff that I haven't organized and put away. Like, I've got GameCube stuff that I need to organize. I've got some masks I need to put away. I've got, like, a PlayStation Move controller box over there. But this is going back on the shelf with Scott. Sorry about the green screen here. Sorry about that. There we go. If I do that. There we go. He looks kind of normal. Hey. Going back on the shelf, and I'm probably never playing this again. I'm glad I did this though. Even the Lucia campaign, though, it ended up being more disappointing than I think even the Dante one. If you played that disc first, I don't think many people did, but if you played that disc first, I think you would probably be even more upset with the game. Because we're done. Especially if you're doing this on normal mode. I think in normal mode you could finish like both discs in probably somewhere between 3 to 5 hours. If you're not going for the secrets. And why would you? Because it doesn't matter. But we're on to greener pastures. Thank fuck. Thank shit. Because Hideaki Itsuno, who was the director who was put on the project in the last like 4 to 5 months to salvage it and put something out that was shippable, because for some reason Capcom were like, we're not pushing the date, we're not delaying the game, we're not giving you any more time, just as long as it's shippable and it passes certification. is how they felt. And he was so upset that he was put down in the game's credits as lead director. He made Devil May Cry 3 with most of the same development team. Like, if not all of them. Like, maybe some people added on. But if you look, it's the same people. He made Devil May Cry 3 to prove I can actually make a good Devil May Cry game. And well, we'll see. I wonder, maybe he knocked it out of the park. But that is on the horizon now. I will say, talking about that, when we do get to Devil May Cry. Sorry, I just want to make sure you can still see that. Devil May Cry 3. I'll probably still stick with playing the PlayStation 2 version. And again, the reason why is because I want to show that there were graphical issues with the HD port. Like, yes, the plus is it's widescreen, like full widescreen, but they didn't compensate all of the art assets that were 4:3. There's a couple of like effects missing. They also tried to is it upscale? They like re-rendered the textures, a lot of the textures on the characters, where they took the assets and they like blew them to like a higher, they upscaled them, but not like AI upscaling. I think they literally just took the same assets and just like made it so they rendered it, you know, so they, I'm trying to remember what it is. Like, I'll have to find the video again. Someone did a very good technical explanation that shows like they tried to upscale the textures and they didn't do a good job on it. They also like tried to improve Dante's hair and they made it worse. It's weird. Now, weirdly, the Switch version does fix like a little bit. Just like with Devil May Cry 1, the Switch port, they fixed a tiny bit of it, but not much. And no, I do want to try the Switch version one day. It's way too much for a game that I already own. And yeah, it's got those issues, but obviously the Switch version, which I'm still pissed off they've never put this patch out for the other versions, is the one that has the it has like full weapon swapping. In Devil May Cry 3 you can swap weapons, but you can only take 2 at a time. The Switch version, it seems to be based mostly off of like a fan hack that people made for the PC version, but it allows you to take all 5 devil arms and guns in with you, and like on the fly style switching, which wasn't introduced until Devil May Cry 4. But it also breaks the game from what I understand. It makes you way too powerful and makes like some encounters like trivial and lets you do stuff, you know, that was never intended, which is, you know, it's nice they allowed that. I just think it's sad that it's like it's only in that Switch version. I understand if it was exclusive for a while, who knows, but I think just to kind of be as pure to the experience as possible, we'll show the PlayStation 2 version. But much like this, I'm probably going to use my existing save file that just has, I don't think I have everything unlocked on it, but I have most of it unlocked. And we'll have a good time with a Devil May Cry game again. I promise, believe, I swear. Forgive me. But you know, I had so many questions about, could this game actually be hard? Could it be played in a way that kind of resembled Devil May Cry? And like, yeah, to an extent, kind of loses it by the end of the game, where they just throw enemies at you that stun lock you and you can't dodge because the dodge is broken because there's no iframes on it. That's the whole thing. Because there's no iframes on it, the dodge is closer to like a just a travel thing. Because it's only really useful if you do it away from enemies. If you try and use it to go sideways or around, nah, son. Oh well. I still can't believe that game is part of the canon. Devil May Cry 5, I would have just retconned it out. Because they kept changing it. At first, it was set after 1. Then when Devil May Cry 4 came out, it was set after 4. And then when Devil May Cry came out, it was set before 4. It's like, just pretend it never happened. Your fucking recap video pretended it didn't happen. Then again, their prequel novel didn't, which is fair enough. Nice little teaser. But okay, so what's coming up next for Johnny? Well, we'll be doing more Prince of Persia. I'm still curious. I want to see how that game looked on PlayStation 2, because I just want to see how well the like emulation improvements on Xbox One. I want to see how those stack against the original, because I still feel like the game speed is off. But maybe that's just how the game always felt, where it would slow down a lot. And it's tied to the engine. And then I've got to think of what we're going to do, because I didn't think this was going to be one more stream. I've got to find something else to do. I'll think about that. I just got to think. I'll look at my big list. I'll mention stuff on Twitter. But that is probably gonna do me for today. I also at some point want to talk about stylish action games, like more encompassing how the genre works and also ranking them, like not just in game quality but how they rank as stylish action games, or well, specifically if they qualify, because I think someone could look at this game and argue it's not, and I think it is. I just think it's a terrible one. Hang on, I'm just checking. So, oh, okay. You know what? I'm doing it again. I'm raiding Moosh. They're playing Subnautica again. You can't stop me. God, I love Subnautica. I don't like most survival games, but I really like... Yeah, I'm forcing you into Moosh's channel. Sorry, Clarice. You're going. Get in there. Tell them all about Devil May Cry 2. Enlighten the people. Pass on my message, my child. Oh, my stream's still on. Haha.